What's up? What's happening? What is going on, Cantaloupes? Every couple of years, there seemed to be the forming of a new rivalry in sports. We all get excited about it. Two good teams facing off against each other, and they don't like each other. But then, occasionally, most of the time, they fail. I'm Mike Cantalupo, and today we present 10 rivalries that had the potential to be epic, but really sucked. And a huge shout out to Steel Maiden for suggesting this video. The Jets and Patriots. Eric Mangini was the rat for Spygate. It's too bad that the Jets sucked because Rex Bryan comes along as head coach in 2009. The Jets make the 2009 and 2010 AFC title games. They beat the Pats in the 2010 divisional round. A lot of trash talk between Jets, Ryan, and the Patriots. There's no ending of the Patriots dynasty though. The Pats throttle the Jets every single year. Chicago Blackhawks and Minnesota Wild. The Wild moved to the Central Division in 2013. The two teams were powerhouses in the Western Conference. They met in the 2013, 14, and 15 playoffs. Chicago won all 3 years, 3 cups between 2010 and 2015. The Wild never advanced past the third round. The Blackhawks are now kind of mediocre, while the Wild are annual playoff disappointments. Could have been the next great powerhouse versus powerhouse rivals. That rivalry is kind of falling apart now. Tiger Woods versus Phil Mickelson. It was actually never much of a rivalry. They got along. I mean, Tiger Woods had 14 majors. Phil had only 5. Tiger hasn't won a major since 2008. Mickelson hasn't won it since 2013. Both kind of keep disappointing at majors now. And there's a new wave of golfers taking over. Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson. What if Phil had won more majors, or if Tiger didn't have that whole, sex scandal thing? LeBron James versus the Raptors. LeBron has gone to 8 straight NBA Finals. The Raptors became a force in 2014, an annual top 4 team in the East. They lost to LeBron's Cavs in the 2016 Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games. Then they were swept in the second round of 2017. Then they were the top seed in 2018, but they were swept by LeBron again. They could have challenged to the finals for every single year. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, they're an elite tandem, but LeBron just mops them up with ease. I guess you could say the Raptors are going extinct because of him. Ha. Seattle Seahawks and San Francisco 49ers. Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson versus Jim Harbaugh and Colin Kaepernick. They were both among the top NFC teams in 2012 and 2013. The 49ers reached Super Bowl 47 versus the Ravens. The Seahawks beat the 49ers in that NFC Championship game. Richard Sherman and Michael Crabtree both hyped it up. 49ers fell apart in 2014. They hated Harbaugh, the whole Colin Kaepernick situation. The 49ers then had 4 straight bad seasons. It's now looking like the Seattle Seahawks window is closing, but the 49ers are just getting started again with Jimmy G. There is a chance maybe to revive it. I just don't think it's going to happen. Los Angeles Lakers and Los Angeles Clippers, the 2 teams in LA. Great chance for a rivalry, but the Clippers were awful during Kobe's prime years with the Lakers. The 2 teams have never met once in the playoffs. The Clippers made the playoffs from 2012 to 2017. The Lakers window was closed by 2013. They've been rebuilding, among the worst teams in the West. Kobe versus Chris Paul, Blake Griffin. It would have been fun for a few years. The teams just weren't good at the same time. New York Yankees and Cleveland Indians. The Indians were one of the top teams in the 90s. They had Manny Ramirez before he went to the Red Sox, Bartolo Colon, Sandy Alomar Jr., Jim Thome. The Yankees won the World Series in 96, 98, 99, and 2000. The Indians only reached the 95 and 97 World Series and lost both years. Each team could have been a dynasty, but it was the Yankees who really came out on top because, they were the best, and the Indians haven't won it all since 1948. Alabama versus Tennessee football. The third Saturday in October. It's always the Volunteers versus the Crimson Tide. The campuses are only about 310 miles away from each other. They first met in 1901. The rivalry should be one of the NCAA's best, but it's completely one-sided in the 21st century. Tennessee has not beaten Alabama since 2006. Alabama has 5 national championships since 2009. Really not much of a rivalry at all anymore. Chicago Bulls and New York Knicks. It was Patrick Ewing versus Michael Jordan. They met in the 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, and 96 playoffs. Could have been a dynasty versus another dynasty, but the Bulls soundly won 5 of 6 playoff meetings. The Knicks only won in 94 when MJ was retired. It was hardly a rivalry at all. What if the Knicks won 1 or 2 championships? It was nothing close to epic. It's not something that we actually remember. New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 of the AFC's top teams of the 21st century. The Patriots, 8 AFC titles, 5 Super Bowls. The Steelers, 3 AFC titles, 2 Super Bowls. Brady and Roethlisberger were 2 elite quarterbacks. They still are, but come on. It's been completely one-sided. The Steelers are destroyed by the Patriots. They were destroyed in 2001, 2004, 2016, all AFC championship games. Brady is 11-2 versus the Steelers. The Steelers were screwed by the catch rule in 2017. Let's not get that mixed up. But Ben and Brady could have been just like Brady and Manning, but the Steelers get owned every single time. What other sports rivalries have the potential to be great, but they kind of just sucked? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.